Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1998 Arizona Diamondbacks Revisionist History. Today's matchup is between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks at Bank One Ballpark. On the mound for the Rockies today is Pedro Astacio, whose record is 4-14 with a 4.92 ERA. And pitching for the D-backs is Mike Hampton, whose record is 12-6 with a 3.58 ERA. Okay, well, we suffered another tough loss yesterday, 11-7 to the Padres. We lost 2 of 3 at home. And we had the day off. We played, we advanced the day to get to the Colorado Rockies series. Everyone is rested and ready to go. We've got our ace, Mike Hampton, on the mound. He leads the team in ERA and wins, so that's a positive thing. And then tomorrow, I'm kind of interested in seeing how this plays out. Tomorrow we do get Jared Fernandez back, a pitcher we traded we traded some players to the Cincinnati Reds he's a knuckleballer, and he'll make his third start tomorrow. And then we wrap up the series with Pete Shorrock on the mound. So this should be an entertaining series. The Rockies, I'll show you really quick. The Rockies team batting average is down to 298. Remember, for a great period of time, they were up in the 309 range, and then all of a sudden the game has kind of flipped the switch into the off position, and they've stopped hitting. Neifi PEREZ does still lead the National League in batting average with a 350, and Pudge Rodriguez is kind of hot on his heels now. Pudge is batting 337. So this is versus righties. There we go. He's batting 337. So it's not impossible that Pudge could win the batting title in the National League, and that would be a nice little feather in the cap for this season. Let's go ahead and get today's game started. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. I guess we have to do one more game using my old headset. I'm recording before my deliveries arrive today, so hopefully tomorrow we'll have the new headset and we'll get everything back to normal. Mike Hampton getting the start today. Everybody in the pen is good to go except for Reed Cornelius, who did pitch a couple innings of relief. We went to all of our starting pitchers who are now in the bullpen when Geraldo Guzman could not get through 3. And Cornelius is the one that is unavailable. Then Pedro Astacio, he's a right-hander. So we have our lineup in there versus righties. Everyone is rested. So it's all the regular guys. Let's go ahead and do the lineup rundown. For the Colorado Rockies, looks like they have some September call-ups in there today. Batting leadoff. At second base is Chris Sexton. Batting second in center field is Darryl Hamilton. Batting third at first base is Todd HELTON. Batting cleanup at third base is Mike COOLBAUGH. Batting fifth in right field is Larry Walker. Batting sixth in left field is Mark Smith. Batting seventh at shortstop is Neifi PEREZ. Batting eighth in catching is Kirt MANWARING. And batting ninth is the pitcher, Pedro Astacio. Okay, we'll take a look here at Mike Hampton, making his overall 29th start of the year. He's 10-4 for the D-backs with a 3.68 ERA, 87 strikeouts, and 127 1/3 innings pitched. And opponents are batting 275 against him. Fastball topping out at 95 miles an hour. He is a fly ball pitcher 64% of the time. His fastball is his best pitch, rated an 85. Overall rated an 81. The 25-year-old lefty is arbitration eligible at the end of the year. And we'll give him a nice fat contract. He has won 3 in a row over the course of those 3 starts. I would say he's been mediocre. Pitching 5 innings, giving up 4 runs against Houston. There was 9 hits and 4 walks And that's why he couldn't even get out of the 5th inning. Okay, we'll take a look at our defense for today. Everyone at the regular position. All the ratings look to be normal. And we got Pudge behind the plate. We're going to give Rodriguez a day off tomorrow. Try to keep him sharp. Chris Sexton leading it off against Mike Hampton. Here we go. Ground ball to first, and one down. One pitch, one out. That's the kind of efficiency we like from Hampton. Pitch to contact. One out. Here's Darryl Hamilton, who strikes out looking. You take a look at their lineup, you'll see they have 1, 2, 3, 4 regular everyday players batting over 300. And yet, now their team batting average is below 300. HELTON will fly out to deep center field all the way to the warning track. And Rob Ryan tracks it down. A 1-2-3 first inning. We go to the bottom half. Let's take a look at our lineup for today. Batting leadoff in center field is Rob Ryan. Batting second and catching is Pudge Rodriguez. Batting third in right field is Bobby Higginson. Batting cleanup at third base is Matt Williams. Batting fifth in left field is Dmitri Young. Batting sixth at first base is Travis Lee. Batting seventh at shortstop is Tony Batista. Batting eighth at second base is Todd Walker. And batting ninth will be the pitcher, Mike Hampton. Okay, Pedro Astacio making his 29th start. He's having a rough go of it. 4-14 with a 4.92 ERA, 126 strikeouts, and 166 and a third innings pitched. Opponents are batting nearly 300 against him. He does have a complete game shutout. His fastball tops out at 90 miles an hour. He is also a fly ball pitcher, right around 64% of the time, and his fastball is his best pitch, rated an 85. Overall rated a 77. The 29-year-old right-hander is a free agent at the end of the year. Looking at his log, and the L's are mounting. He's lost 3 in a row. Let's go back and look at what he's done against us. A no decision on the 29th of July, giving up 10 hits. And a loss on June 25th, giving up 11 hits in 5 2/3. So there's 2 poor performances against us. We'll take a look at the defense for the Rockies. Center field is Hamilton, below league average, and second base is the September call-up Chris Sexton. Everywhere else looks pretty good. Behind home plate is MANWARING. He's got an 82 rated arm. It'll be tough to run on him today. But we are in the stat compiling portion of the season, so we may take a couple opportunities if we can. Here's Rob Ryan leading it off against Pedro Astacio. Ground ball to Sexton. There's one out. Next man up is Pudge Rodriguez. So Pudge can put together a few base hits. There we go. Single into center field. Average jumps up to 339. We got a runner on first. Bobby Higginson. He's in the top 10 in batting average for 318. Fly ball, left center field, all the way to the track. And in yesterday's loss, Matt Williams had 2 home runs, giving him 29 on the year. Striking out on a check swing. Going to strand the runner, go to the top of the second, and Mike COOLBAUGH will lead it off. I believe Mike COOLBAUGH is the guy who was the third base coach that got struck in the head and died on the field. The reason why all base running coaches wear helmets now. He is a September call-up. He's 2 for 4 with 2 home runs, and they put him in the cleanup role because Vinny Castilla is injured for 11 more days. Hampton walks him. Runner at first. Here's Larry Walker with a 1-2. Striking out on a changeup. One out. Here's Mark Smith, batting .329, 12 home runs. And he'll strike out looking. Back-to-back Ks for Hampton. And here's the league leading hitter, Neifi PEREZ, batting .313 versus left-handers. A 1-2 count. Ground ball to second. Walker goes to first. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Dmitri Young will lead it off. Meat Hook, batting .283. Ground ball to SEXTON. One man down. Travis Lee will strike out on the curveball. He's got that 12-6 curveball. Barry Zito style, but from the right-hand side. And Tony BATISTA hit his 10th home run yesterday in the losing cause. Lines it to right, and it will be caught for a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the top of the third. Kirt MANWARING will lead it off. 1-0 on MANWARING's second home run of the season. His power is a 70. Very unrealistic, and now I have grave concerns for today. Astacio popping it up into the outfield grass at short, where BATISTA makes the grab. 1 out. SEXTON lines it to right. Bobby going after it. Bobby Higginson and his 12 outfield errors. Gabe has got to cut him a break. He can't have more than 12 errors. Bottom of the third, as the Rockies now have a 1-0 lead, thanks to the home run by Kirt MANWARING. What's the most he's had in his season? Yeah, the guy's got 19 career home runs now, in over 2,500 at-bats, and you just saw one of them because baseball mobile. Todd Walker! Okay, well, if we complain about Kirt MANWARING hitting a home run, I guess we have to also complain about Todd Walker going 483 feet to center field. His 9th home run of the year. Will Lee and Walker also get to double digits? Kind of curious. That ties it at 1. Like Hampton drills it to left center field. 1 out. Back to the top of the lineup with Rob Ryan. And a base hit to center field. Ryan on first. Let's turn on the hit and run. Holy shnikey. 6 for 8 against Pedro Astacio. Astacio not fooling Rodriguez. Hit and run is on. 1-1. Ground ball to short. That'll get Ryan over. Ryan and Higginson both have 18 stolen bases. Higgy strikes out the end inning. Top of the fourth. Hampton at 45 pitches. Lefty on lefty with Todd HELTON. That's a deep fly ball. Tracked down by Ryan. 1 out. Here's COOLBAUGH. Walked first time up. Cranks it to left. Come on, Dmitri Hook. Dmitri Young gets after that one for out number 2. And Larry Walker, lefty on lefty, base hit to center. Gets it in quickly. Walker always hustling. He's only batting 250. Of all the guys batting over 300, Larry Walker, who was injured, I think, in April, Missed a big chunk of the season. He's never really figured it out this year. Mark Smith with a ground ball to second. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Matt Williams will lead it off. 3-2. Ground ball to short, and PEREZ tossing him out. Next up is Dmitri Young. Line drive right at the third baseman, COOLBAUGH. It's turning out to be a pitcher's duel. Each team with a solo shot. And Lee pops out. Top of the fifth. This is usually where things go wrong for Hampton, or any of our starting pitchers. Neifi PEREZ gets it started with a base hit. Very predictable baseball mogul. Runner at first. Here's the home run king, Kirt MANWARING. Could really use a double play. I might send PEREZ if I were the Rockies manager. Alright, well, that's the way it's going to be, I guess. We'll bring the corners in. And he walks the pitcher. So the game is over. We'll play it out. Another ridiculously disappointing game. Astacio's got a 59. We'll play back and hope for a double play. Ground ball to second. 2-1. Here's where the floodgates open. Nothing we can do to stop it. That's a blooper hit. That'll make it 4-1. All right, that's the ball game. There's Tony Bats. Walker. So stupid. PEREZ with another hit. That'll do it for Hampton today. Pudge. Bobby. Matt Williams. Hampton. Looks like another loss. We're going to bring in Chris Hammond. I did not realize until I was looking at the stats last night. Chris Hammond has not pitched this month. So we're going to bring in Hammond. He should be nice and rested. 2-2. Left that one up. Sexton just missed it. Lefty on lefty base hit, of course. Lefty on lefty base hit, of course. 3-run home run. Fly ball to center. Hamilton will tag and go to third. No, he does not. Why? Lefty on lefty base hit. Nope. Comebacker. 66 pitches for Astacio, having the another career day against us, as every starter does. Batista, that's the 5th hit today. as a team. Hammond coming out. Let's bring in Borowski. These are the guys, Dahl, Borowski, Peralta, and Graves. All of them have given up runs in 3 consecutive games. Since this game is over, let's see if we can't break the streak here. Comebacker and an error. Nope, that won't happen today. I mean, I don't think they're going to pinch hit Astacio. Yeah, he's only got 76, which is thrown. Okay, I guess that breaks the streak. Borowski coming out. Let's bring in Kareem Garcia. Pinch hit home run extraordinaire. He goes in hacking. 11 pitch at bat. Down to the final 5 outs. And Pudge does match Neifi with his second hit. Another game that was over before it ever began. Let's see if Peralta can get one out. And then we'll bring in Dahl. Try to get these guys in a little bit of work. That's good. At one point, Dahl was lights out. And then I don't know what happened. He just stopped hitting, stopped being effective. And we're down to the final 3 outs. Let's get it over with. Here's Craig House against Williams. 1 run, 6 hits against Pedro Astacio, who was 4-14 with an ERA near 5. Absolutely pathetic. Walk everybody to get the bases loaded. I'm going to bring in Olmedo Signs. I think he hits righties really well, right? Yeah, he's batting .304 with 3 home runs. I'm going to choose him over Gary Maddox, because one swing of the bat, he could tie it. Gary Maddox does have power, but not like Olmedo Signs. And if we're going to go down, we'll go down in a blaze of glory here. That's freaking stupid. Signs takes first. Bases loaded walk by House. A base hit potentially would tie it. Nope. Wow. This is dumb as shit. I mean, we're not going to win. This is just what the game does. So that is 4 walks in a row. Batista was intentionally walked. It does bring up Pudge. Okay, so Signs, we're going to take him out for Junior Spivey. Get some speed in there. He is the winning run. And Pudge is the guy to do it. Let's see what happens. Oh my God. He just walked 5 in a row to tie up the ball game. I mean, Why does this game have to suck so much? It just does. There's no reason for it. Mike Munoz. He must be a September call-up, right? No, he got a late July call-up, and then here he is again. All right. Higgy is coming out of the ball game because we got the ringer, J Bell, ding dong yo, ding dong. This guy bats .347 versus lefties. And we got enough defensive players. We either got to win it now or we're not going to win it. Here we go. Bases loaded for J Bell. 1-0. And he got jammed, and now we got free baseball. All right, let's figure out our defense here. Spivey will come in and play second. He is a defensive upgrade, technically. All right, we need someone to play right. Well, I guess that'll be Gary Maddox. Is that his best position? I forgot. No, left field is, but that's fine. So Gary Maddox will come into right. All right. Oh, man. This blows. You got a righty, a lefty, and a righty. Nelson Cruz coming into the ball game. Here's Mike COOLBAUGH. Still have a little bit of defensive issue in left field, but what are you going to do? Cruz striking out COOLBAUGH. This will be a tough out. Larry Walker. We're going to guard the lines. Try to keep him from getting a double if we can. Popping it up. Walker is just not himself, statistically. Can't believe they walked 5 batters in a row to tie it up. Could the game be any more obvious? Bottom of the 10th inning, Kirt will come into the ball game. He is their closer, 23 of 29. Williams, Young, and Lee. Matty Will, 3-1, and another walk. Leadoff walk. Williams coming out of the game. Who's got speed? Edwin Diaz. This is going to be his debut. He's got an 82 speed. His due. Oh, no. His don't. Bubba. Bubba's slow as molasses. Slow as his name would explain to you. Okay, Danny Clausen, and he's a third baseman, so we're going to go with the speed upgrade at first. This is the fun thing of having all these extra players. Now we will hit and run with Dmitri Young. 0-1. Ground ball up the middle does not get through. Cut off by Sexton. Clausen does go to second. They're going to bring in Chuck McElroy to face Travis Lee. All right, Bubba. You're a first baseman. You can win the ball game in your very first major league at bat. Turning it over to Bubba. Can the schlubs come through? And another walk. This one was intentional. And that will set up a double play possibility. Now we're taking out Bubba. And we're going to bring in Diaz as a pinch runner. First and second. One out. Tony Batista at the plate. Facing a lefty. Hits lefties reasonably well. And that wins the ball game. 5-4. D-backs beat the Rockies. Handshakes, butt slaps, sloppy steaks. Another interesting comeback. Certainly unexpected. We'll take a look at the standings. There we are. San Diego did not win. I guess that's something. How did Montreal do? They lost 4 in a row now. All right, that's good news. Let's take a look at the wild card race. 5.5 back still. Cleveland. And there's the American League. Boston 1.5 up on New York. Kansas City 1.5 up on Cleveland. And Anaheim, although below 500, is only 4.5 games back of Seattle. All right, take a look at headline news. Brainiac baseball delivery. Oh, nothing of note. Transactions. Yeah. Brett Saberhagen is going to miss 12 days. He'll be back for the Red Sox before the playoffs. And Mike Jerzembic of the Yankees, who's a starter. Okay. All right, let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe to the channel. Hit the hype button if you're watching on your phone. Gosh. We had 7 walks, and 6 of them were in the 9th and 10th inning. Player of the game. I mean, there really is not a player of the game. Tony Batista won the game, so I guess we give it to him. Mike Hampton, a rough outing, but, you know, technically he kept us in the game. The bullpen, holy shnikey, the bullpen gave up no hits. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Chris Hammond gave up 2 hits, and there was no walks from the bullpen. So everybody came through. Nelson Cruz gets his 3rd win of the year. Kirt takes the loss. Todd Walker got his 9th home run. Kurt Manwaring must have been lifting weights before the game. Okay, that's it. We're going to come back tomorrow and play game 2 of the series. Until then, everyone, have a great day.